I'm Johnny Kingdon. I've done all sorts of things in my life. I've been a quarryman, a lumberjack, and a gravedigger. But I've also taught myself how to film wildlife. And over the years, I've learned how to get really close to the animals.
I can't believe how close I am.
I live on Exmoor, a beautiful place in southwest England. It's a national park with nearly 300 square miles of some of the best countryside and wildlife you will ever see. The red deer and Exmoor ponies roam all across the moor. And this year, I'll be trying to film them, and of course, the other wildlife.
Hello, my friend. I'm Johnny. Do you like it here?
And I'll be showing you what some of the people get up to as well.
Drink ale. Exmoor, my home. I wouldn't change it for the world.
Winter is just beginning. It's a time of the year when everything begins to shut down, and wildlife is very, very difficult to find. There's one animal I would love to film, the salmon. It's nearly the end of November, and most of the wildlife is just eating and eating, ready for when it gets really cold. Look at that, look. Beautiful shot of kestrel, look at that. What a beautiful bird, isn't it? That's against the wind, look. So he's looking for prey underneath that. That is a wonderful shot. But the salmon have got a big challenge. They're traveling all the way up from the Atlantic, back to the rivers where they were born, to lay their eggs. And I'm just heading up the road where I was born, to the little village of Brayford, because it can be a good place to see salmon. Looking down into the river, if you look close enough, you can see that the stone's been moved. Because all the rest of the stones here, look, they're browny colour, aren't they? But these are very shiny, look. And that tells me a salmon have started to work right there. He uses his tail like a shovel. He digs anything up to 5 or 6 inches deep, mine. Of course, the female fish lays the eggs, and the male fish actually fertilises it. And when they finish doing that, he makes his way back to sea. It's going to be hard to see the fish, so I'm also using an underwater camera. Look, there's a fish right in front of me now. I can just see the white specks on him. He's going upstream, look. He's coming right here now, look. He's coming right into me. There he is, downstream. Watch the water, there he goes. He's coming, he's heading for the underwater camera. There he is, I saw him pass there. Fantastic, man. Wendy, he could be out there now, on the bridge. Well, the fish is lined up now on the side. He is big. That is a big, big fish, my friends. Huge. It's got to be 3 foot long. That is a big male fish. And it's got a lot of fungi patches on, white patches on, and that is salmon disease. But that don't stop him fertilising the eggs. Do you know, the last few weeks I've been looking for a salmon. And at last now I've found one. You have to work a bit harder in the winter months to find wildlife. Especially if you want to get close to it. Beautiful stag. It's looking straight at me. Later on, I'm going to the coast to have a look for some birds that travel here through the winter months. But first of all, I'm going to call into my local farmer's market to see some of the old animal breeds. Well, this is South Malton Fat Stock Market Show. This happens every year in December, and I understand it's been going over 50 years. Sheep farmers bring their stock from all over Devon to be judged on the quality of the meat. Look, he'll catch out the top of the sheep, he'll feel the loin, the back, he'll feel the tail. It's what you call grading the sheep to find the best quality. Here's someone I know, Ron Tapp. His family have been farming sheep for generations. How long have you been an Exmoor farmer then?
I've been farming for 65 years.
On Exmoor?
Yes, on the foothills of Exmoor.
Can you tell me about the Exmoor horn, which I like?
Well, the Exmoor horn's a good breed. Lovely wool. They share the best quality wool about.
Thank you very much, my friend.
Pleasure.
Now, this is the true Exmoor horn from the top of the hills. See the horns, look, like that? He lives high on the moors, and it's really, really cold weather up there, and they got to stick this. They got a lovely coat. Look at the lovely coat they got, and they're beautiful sheep. And outside, there's another animal I always love to see, the Shire horse. Right, Bobby, in here. Come on, boy, mind my toes. Bloody great feet they got. Oh, and this is Bobby. And Bobby now is going to have some new shoes. It's a birthday present. Okay, tap. There you are. This is Bobby's shoes just come off. See, he's got them really thin, worn out. Now, what they do is cut out all the old material, look, to make it nice and clean. And then you'll put this thing on. Just look at that, look. There's your new one, there's your old one. Marvellous, isn't it? What actually happens now, you'll bring the shoe and it'll be really hot. And it's got to be like that to bed in. Now this is for skilled people only. Nobody tries this, I'm telling you now. Look, it's a tremendous smell, this. I do like the smell of this. But look, horse didn't even move, did he? Got a new shoe on. He's quite happy, look. He wouldn't be like that else, would he? Okay? Well done. Time to get back on the road.
Right, John, onward, my friend.
I do a lot of travelling in the winter months, looking for wildlife. And it's also a good time of the year to see some of the local traditions. I'm on my way to the North Devon coast, to Porlock. They've got a big celebration going on there. As I travel across, I'm going to drop into the Tor estuary to see some wader birds. Because in the winter months, this is when they come in. So I'm hoping to get some shots. It's low tide now, and this is when the birds mainly feed. Under the sand there's a lot of worms, which honestly, I used to dig them up years ago when I used to go out and catch a fish. This lovely bird, the little egret, like a heron, a lot smaller than a heron, and the same family of the spoonbills. They shunt the floor with their feet to make it move. Caught a worm then. It's good. Well done, mate. A very attractive duck. The show duck. Just shoveling its beak along, look. There comes a lovely little bird, look. Just landed there. The curlew, tremendous long beak. Should think about 4 inches long, look. You aren't going to get no closer than that. There used to be a lot of these on Exmoor once, but they're all gone. I love filming out like this. Something different from the animals on the moor. Beautiful shot. I've come to Porlock because the whole village gets together this evening for a special celebration. It's called wassailing. First thing to do is find the bloke in charge, Martin Babb. Martin?
Yes.
What is wassailing? Can you explain to me, please?
Well, the word comes from ancient English, and it means be of good health. When I say to you wassail, you're supposed to reply drink hail. Wassail.
Drink hail.
And we come out to wassail the apple trees to make sure that they're good and healthy and hope for a good crop in the year for the cider and the apples. Well, some of you got the idea there. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time we wassailed this tree now. Old apple tree, we wassail thee, and hope that thou wilt bear. Basically, we put some cider-soaked toast into the branches of the tree, and that will encourage the good spirits for the coming year. But just to be sure, we've also got to drive away the evil demons, and we do that by making a lot of noise. Old apple tree, we wassail thee, and hope that thou wilt bear. Hatfuls, capfuls, 3 bushel bagfuls, and a little heap under the stairs. Look at it! Wassail!
Mulled cider, just what I need, because there's some very cold weather heading our way. Cheers, everybody! Well, we're right in the middle of winter now, and I've come to the moors because last night we had a load of snow, and I love it when it's like this. It's a very, very cold winter's day here on Exmoor, and it is bitter cold. I'm coming up to something nice to look at now, what they call the Islander. Right in front of me, look. Isn't that beautiful? There's another one, look. Hello, my friend. I'm Johnny. Hello. The Scottish Hills, I think you belong in it, surely. And you're on Exmoor now. Do you like it down here? Because I love it. I just love Exmoor. Do you know, I go on holiday maybe for a week or a fortnight, and when I come back down that Northern Link Road and see Exmoor, I say, oh, I'm home. I'm home. And look at the view you got, look. You can go over there in one position and you can walk 7 miles and not see a road. They call it the chains out that way. But come around this side, look, and across the valley over there you can see South Wales. You see why people come to Exmoor. Right in front of me, down there, is the Exmoor pony. And they're sheltering there out of this big storm that's just gone through. But they're feeding on the gorse, look, the prickles up. That's what they're doing down there. And when the storm comes, they always put their backsides towards the storm. But they're just lovely animals. Everybody loves the Exmoor pony. They are a very, very hard animal, and they stay out here in the moors all the time, and they got to put up with it. So think yourself lucky if you've been sitting inside the fire, yeah? I know one thing, you won't find the deer up here now. They're down in the valleys trying to look for some nice food. It's always a bit warmer down here. I've come to the piece of land that me and the wife bought because there's something going on down here I want to film. Up the top there, I've had wild boar, would you believe it? And it was covered in mud on their coat. And I thought, wow, they're using a wallow to get the ticks off their body. And I'm not going to step all in there. If you do, your scent will be there and they won't come back. But what they actually do is, well, this is what the deer do. A wild boar could be different, so I've never seen it before. They go in there, they lay on their back, they turn their legs upside down. When they get all muddy, they shake it all off like this. But this wild boar that I want to see, because I've never seen a wild boar wallowing. So let's hope it happens tonight. Who knows? Wild boar have been living on Exmoor since some of them escaped nearly 10 years ago just on a farm up the road. This is a camera that will film in the dark. It's a night camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tilt this one around this big fat tree here. Something like this. And you don't do it that way, so that made a right mess up. But you don't get it right every time, do you? Of course you don't. I'm going to rip that round there. And now we're in business. And I shall come back when it's pitch black, and by that time, something will have been here, I can guarantee you. While I'm waiting, I'm going to drop in on an animal that means an awful lot to me. I like to visit her every few months just to make sure she's okay. Come on, Bam, Bambi. Nearly 30 years ago, me and my mate Roger Gregory found a deer calf left by her mum. We took her back to Roger's place and she's still going strong. Well, it's been a long time, Roger. I haven't seen her for 3 months, but she's looking quite well, you know.
Do you remember when we found her?
Yes, I do, yeah. I knew that there was something seriously wrong because the mother left her, and I remember we walked away from her, didn't we?
Yeah, she followed us, didn't
That's
she?
right, she followed us, and we knew then that something serious has happened. So picked her up, and you nursed her, didn't you?
On the way home, yeah.
You nursed her on your lap all the way home. And then from then was all the hard work came.
We didn't know then what we let ourselves in for,
No,
did we?
no.
We didn't think 28 years later we'd still have her, did we?
No.
No, she's been part of the family, and in her younger days she could be a bit naughty, but now, like a lot of us, as we get older, she's mellowed a bit.
You looking at me again?
Yes. Yeah. Come on in.
Bambi.
Come on in.
Back to the lamb now to check the camera. You know, Exmoor was the first place in Europe to become a dark sky reserve. There's very little artificial light around here, and you get beautiful skies. Well, this evening I've come back to my cabin. I want to go down now and look at the camera, which I've sticked up on a tree down there. But before I do that, I got something to show you. This is a skull of a wild boar. And this animal is 300 and 400 pounds in weight. But honestly, they're very, very shy. And they're very, very rare to see in daylight. I hope to show you wild boar in that wallow down there. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Well, time has come. Can't wait. Right, nothing yet. I can see the lights being flashing there, mine. Let's just wait a minute. No animals, but someone's triggering that off because that light wouldn't be on otherwise. I thought I saw one there. I thought I saw one there then. But not very good. Let's just spray this one and see. Ah, there you are. I saw an animal just pass then. So that is good news. We definitely got something. There you are. There you are. There's a boar. He's gone through there like a rocket. He was. Oh, here you look. There you are. He went in the wallow and he's gone just like that. You know, that was a wild boar, but we want to see him actually wallowing. Right, I'm going to try another one. Oh, here you are. Right to the beginning. And another one. 3. One's coming straight. He's sniffing the camera. How about that? He sniffed the camera then. Look at this, look. Fantastic view. It's just fantastic shot. I actually got wild boar wallowing. You know, I've learnt something now. The boars do exactly the same things as deer. They get rid of the ticks and bad stuff on their coat, and this is how they clean themselves. That's fantastic, man. I can't believe it. I've never seen that before in my life, but we have got it. Oh, look at that. That is brilliant. I can't wait to go home to play it on the telly. Unbelievable shots. But now winter's nearly over, and of course spring is just about starting again. My mate Jason's a sheep farmer, and he's already busy with lambing. If I get a chance, I always enjoy seeing this. Look at this, look, what a lovely sight to see this. All these mums, look, are waiting to lamb, so this is what it's all about. And we're talking about a lot of sheep. 800 sheep, and they'll have nearly 2,000 lambs. I'm going to give Jason a hand.
I think we got one over there just about ready to perform. I'll make sure he's coming, right, and then you can deliver the lamb.
This is quite interesting, isn't it?
Just going to sit her down. Tease the first leg out. Nice and easy. And the other one, and then these all come together, look.
Yeah, like that. And the first thing you do is sat, look. You clear this, see? Yeah. Now he's breathing now. Yeah, it's sucking already, look. I tell you one thing, that was wonderful. It's a long time ago that I've seen anything like this. I have done a wee bit, that was years ago. But to see that and handle the little lamb and bring this little lamb into the world, look at that, that's beautiful. And that just tells me one thing, the spring's arrived. Well, even though I spent all my life on Exmoor, I filmed things this year that I've never done before. Like those underground badgers with my mate Bob. Look at that, Bob, eh? People don't realise this is what they're like underground. And I've never been so close before to adders fighting. Oh, yeah. Dancing snakes. How about this? Brilliant. In the summer, the barn owls were my favourite. Fantastic. Oh, they're flying. It's wonderful, that is. And as for the deer, following them was a big challenge.
He'd serve the hind. Yes, he's going to serve the hind. Well done, Mr. Stein. That's fantastic. That's brilliant.
And now another year is beginning on Exmoor.